Oh boy, do we have a set for you guys today. Today we're going to be looking at the Mos Eisley Cantina set. And honestly guys, this set is so awesome. I debated a while back whether I should get the set or not, because I was kind of thinking like, well, do I really want that set? But the more I looked into it, the more it kind of like dragged me in, I guess you could say. And also, I have been on a original trilogy high, if you can call it that. Basically, I've just really loved watching and getting the original trilogy stuff, you know. My favorite Star Wars movie is Revenge of the Sith, because it's the first Star Wars movie that I went and seen in theaters, and ever since it's just been my favorite. But recently I feel like I've been able to understand the original trilogy a lot more and what it means to the entire franchise. I feel like those three films are just so important and basically like the backbone, obviously because they're the first of its kind, but really are just truly good stories. But yeah guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I've enjoyed building this set. This set was just so much fun to build. I'm going to show you the set and comment on things and show you little things in the set. Alright guys, let's take a look at the outside of the cantina. It's got these really cool towers here. I forget what they're used for. Honestly, I do not remember. But here you've got a little dewback station. It comes with a dewback, which I was really excited for. You could build a little saddle on top for your stormtrooper to ride or whoever. And he just kind of goes right there. He's got his little watering hole, bone, I guess, to eat. Whatever dewbacks eat, I have no idea what they eat. But yeah, over here I've got an entrance here, which opens. Super cool. Just pull it up, goes back down like that. Over here I've got two little buildings, two little shops. This one actually opens up and you can see the inside here. And this other one, it's got a interior, just a little hut, someone's living quarters, I guess. On the back side of the cantina, we've got another little tower here, and I love the detail on the outside, just all these little random details in there. You've also got a back door that also opens here. The really cool part about these two huts here is that they can disconnect from the main cantina, and they can also disconnect from each other, so you can place them wherever you'd like. This one here has also got a door that pulls open. Alright, over here with the main cantina, it doesn't have a solid roof, but it has this little thing here that you build and just kind of place on the top. But the whole cantina opens up. This one open up, and this side opens up, and it leaves the bar right there in the middle. The interior of the cantina is just super cool. It's got all the booths that your people can sit in. It's also got a little stage for your band to play in. It's got a little back room over there. We have got the bar, and the bar is really cool. It takes all these little pieces here and kind of puts them together to make these really cool designs. Come over here, and the same thing on the other side. You got all these little booths here, and the coolest part, I think, is the entrance. I just think the entrance is super cool because you're here and it opens up and you just enter the cantina. And I think for a lot of Star Wars fans, first entering that cantina is awesome. both of these here open up on each side, and then you can look down into it. Overall, I think that the buildings here are just super nice. From the little huts to the main cantina here, all the little details and everything that they put in just makes it all come together. Not only does it just come with the cantina and the other buildings, it comes with a little spaceship, or I'm sorry, like a little land speeder. It's in episode 4. Not much at all. It's just a little scene that it passes by, but it is included. Here we've got some type of pod that someone goes in and either like drives it around or something. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but someone goes in there, car drives around like that. I have no idea. And again, we see the dewback. I was really excited for this dewback because I just think they're so cool. I love seeing them in the movies and the shows. The instruction books for this set is so awesome. It's such a big instruction book, like it's massive. It's thick. This is the biggest instruction book that I have had for Lego. But the instruction book is so awesome. I mean, it gives little scenes from movies and little references, talks about the scenes. We've got that, how they made it or whatever. But yeah, some more scenes from the movie. Kind of give you an idea of what you're about to build. There's that little land speeder. What do they call it? The V-35 land speeder. See, it just shows up in the movie for a brief moment, but I feel like it's become such an iconic thing in Star Wars. Alright, now we're going to take a look at the minifigures. This set comes with 21 minifigures, and honestly have some really cool ones in here that I was really looking forward to. But starting us off, we have Farm Boy Luke. He's just regular old Luke that we're all used to in episode 4. Nothing too special about him, but he's got the lightsaber in hand and just his regular attire that he wears in episode 4. Next up, we have Obi-Wan Kenobi, or Ben Kenobi. Nothing really too special about him either. He's got his cape and a hood. Maybe his torso is limited or special to the set. Alright, next up, we've got Han Solo. Again, nothing special about him. Just the regular torso, and his legs are still the same. So is his face and his hair. Next up, we've got Chewbacca. And Chewbacca has always been one of my favorite characters in Star Wars. I've always loved the Wookiees. But nothing special about him either. He's just plain Chewbacca. And honestly, I'm fine with all these characters just being plain because that's how they were in the movie. I mean, there's nothing too big about their appearances, you know. Next up, we have R2-D2 and C-3PO. Again, these are just the same ones we've always seen. Not that I can tell. Nothing too special about them. Not like limited to this set. C-3PO and then R2. Alright, next up, we have 2 stormtroopers here, or sand troopers. These are awesome stormtroopers because I really like the dust on them. It's got them on their helmet, their torso, and their legs. I just think that really adds to it. Got a commander here, and just another soldier. He's also got the dust on him, which makes sense because Tatooine is a desert planet. Next up, we've got Greedo. Nothing special about him or limited. He's just another Greedo that we get. But still really cool to the set because I think he's like essential to the set, honestly. Next up, we have the Spy. I don't know his name. I just know that he rats out our heroes. In episode 4, he tells the Empire where they're at. Here we've got a Jawa. This is actually the first Jawa that I got, or that I have, the first Jawa minifigure. And then I got Luke's Landspeeder, which also came with the Jawa, so now I have 2, so I'm super excited about that. Next up, we have this guy, the one who was the jerk to Luke. Next up, we have the jerk's buddy, him, the guy that gets his arm cut off by Obi-Wan. Again, what's special about him is his head. I really love his head mold. I think that's super cool. Alright, next up we've got the bartender. And here we've got another one of my favorite minifigures, just because his head mold as well. I love his species in general, but the minifigure, being able to look at it, is super awesome, and I'm super glad that I have it. He's got some torso printing, looks like he's got a scarf on, and he's also got leg printing, and looks like he's got his toes right here at the bottom. Next up, we've got more guys from the cantina that we see in episode 4. This guy is like the little devil guy or whatever. He's got the horns. His headpiece isn't one piece, it's 2. So you could take it off. And then you can put it back on. Here we've got one of Bossk's species. I forgot what they're called. They're just like the lizard people to me. That's what I call them. Next up, we've got this thing. This little bat guy creature thing. I don't know what he's called. But he just kind of shows up in episode 4, like a split second. And last in the set comes with the band members, which I think there's 4 members of the band. I'm not entirely sure. I forget. But why they put 3 if there's 4? Not sure why. But other than that, I was really excited for these. Probably most of all, out of all the minifigures in this set. Alright guys, well there we have it. The Mos Eisley Cantina set. What I can say on this set is I really enjoy it. I love just looking at it. I love its appearance. I loved building it. I love all the minifigures. I love all the accessories in it. Overall, this set is awesome. I give it like a 9 out of 10, honestly. But I recommend this set if you have a little bit of money to spend. It is pricey. It prices at like $400, and that is a lot of money, but like for Legos. But again, if you have the money or you're saving up for a set, I highly recommend this one. This one is just super cool, super awesome. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, like and subscribe, and most of all, comment and tell me what you like about the set. I know I really didn't cover all that much. This is a pretty big set, and also a short video, but comment on what you like the most. Maybe your favorite minifigure, or for me personally, I really like the Dewback I'm really digging that dewback, and I hope I get more in the future. But yeah, guys, thank you, and have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you next time.